Hey,
That was so cheesy.
that's who I am.
So if you hadn't already guessed, Joel's from America,
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Britain, and we've decided to do this YouTube channel, I guess, because we feel our situation is quite unique, but we think it's unique anyway.
Yeah,
We live in Thailand, or Thailand.
Thailand.
We live in Thailand.
But yeah, we just wanted to share a little bit about, who we are, what brought us here, a little bit how we met.
Yeah, you might find it interesting, you might not find it interesting
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, there's
But-
no script. We're just kind of winging it. So deal with it. Okay. Why don't you tell us who you are? Cara?
Yes.
Not Kara, Americans. We got to get it right. It's
Yeah,
Cara.
Cara. I hate saying my own name. I don't know why, I just feel really awkward saying my own name.
I
Do
did.
you get that too?
Yeah,
No?
Joel.
Joel.
But it has an
Cara.
ugly sound. Joel. And it's really hard. Like Joe would be easier. Joel. When you have to
Joe.
close your mouth to say the L.
Yeah.
And also Thai people just call me Joe, and I kind of like it anyway. So it's
Joe then.
I'll be Joel. Picky Joel.
So yeah, my name's Cara, and like I said, I'm from the UK, and I've been living in Chiang Mai, Thailand for, I think it's been like 3.5 years now, roughly.
Who's counting?
And I came out here and I didn't have a job, I wasn't making any money. I was just like really sick of living in the UK basically, and I just wanted a fresh start, new chapter. I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to like just wake up and do what I wanted in the morning rather than like having to be at a desk job for like 9 a.m. and being told I had to stay in the office till like 5 p.m. So yeah, I just wanted to gain some freedom, and I heard that Chiang Mai had like a great scene for people working online and entrepreneurs that had their own businesses. So I was like, I'm just gonna head to Chiang Mai and just see what happens. And 3.5 years later, or something like that, I'm still here and met Joel about 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago. And yeah, that's enough about me for now.
Yeah. Good to meet you, Cara J. I'm Joel, obviously, not Joe, but you can call me Joel if you will. Also known as Joel Michael, so I do music under that name. So I'm from St. Louis, which is in the Midwest. As you know, nobody knows it over here, so I have to say like south of Chicago, and that's how most people kind of understand where you're at. Grew up doing music and was directing a music college owned by Nelly, the rapper from St. Louis, for about 5 years, and did a lot of like hip hop and pop production.
It's really hot in here.
It is Thailand. I know it's
You
hard.
didn't get it, did you?
Again, fucking American. No, but then yeah, I was doing a lot of pop and hip hop production and doing a lot of gigs, just around town, doing like blues, jazz, rock, anything like that. And then I was ready for a change. Started traveling a lot around like 2015, and then 2018 I finally had the opportunity to just kind of like drop what I was doing. And then a friend that I grew up with in middle school, I was like, oh wait, she lives in Thailand, and I hit her up, and she was like, actually the school I work with needs a music teacher, and I was like, hey man, that's like right up my alley. Then like 6 weeks later I was in Thailand, so it was a really quick move. And I brought this guy here, Stewie.
I feel like he's really grumpy today.
Yeah, he's kind of grumpy. We're letting him just chill. But yeah, so I started teaching music out here and sort of getting away from the grind I was in, and just started working on music more so for my own introspection and creativity. And living here has been a pretty cool setup for that, actually. But yeah, that's us. Cara, Joel, good to meet you guys.
England, America.
England, America.
Boris
so
Johnson, Trump. In Thailand.
Oh, jeez. So what we'll do is maybe we talk about how we met.
Yeah, sure.
You want to strike it off?
Okay, well, by the way, I hate online dating. I just feel like I need to say that. Like, I don't like it. I just find it so awkward and embarrassing and cringy, and it's just not for me. But I still used to just go on Tinder and just kind of play, or just have a look. Play.
Define play.
Just swipe.
Oh, that's
just
playing.
in a swiping game. But I never actually really kind of spoke to anyone on there, or didn't meet anyone off Tinder basically. But anyway, still, I was just like chilling, having a little swipe, and I saw Joel's profile on Tinder, and I noticed that he had his Instagram, like, what do you call it? Instagram handle bio.
It's a tip, boys. You got to do that.
In Tinder.
Get him to
So
your
I was
Instagram.
like, well, I'm gonna just go. I thought he was kind of cool, so I was like, I'm just gonna go straight to his Instagram page, and I did that. And then I was having a stalk through his Instagram page and saw that
Like a proper
he was
stalk,
like
yeah.
played music, and I thought it was really cool. So I liked a couple of pictures, followed him, and then just forgot about it and went to sleep.
Oh yeah, forgot about it.
In the meantime,
I saw like all these notifications from this
all
lady.
these notifications.
I was like, who's this Cara Tiara? I was like, so naturally I was like, who is this? And so I just scoped her stuff, did a little tick, 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 like, but I just went right to the inbox actually. I was like, hey, what's up?
Basically, he slid into my DMs.
I said, thanks for the love, because she liked all my music stuff, and this was just the time where I was kind of, you know, on my new wave of this new sound of music I was working on. So I was like, yeah, thanks for the love. But really, I was like, she's cool looking. And then actually, we eventually got into talking about dogs.
Yeah.
Stewie, and then her pickup line to me.
What? I had a
initiated it.
pickup line?
Well, you were like,
I don't
dogs
know.
love me.
They do.
And then you're like, I'd love to meet your dog or something like that. And I was like, done. And then the rest is history. And then that's how we met. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So now it's like 2 years later. And
We live together.
we live together.
We've got, we have quite a cool house, I think, in Chiang Mai, which we'll do a house tour, I think, and like a different
Yeah, let us know if you
video.
want to see our digs. Put some
Digs?
comments in. Yeah, see what
What's
we're doing.
digs?
Isn't digs like the hip word for like
Crib.
crib?
It's crib, not digs.
Crib is
Maybe.
like 90s, dude.
Gaff.
Showing your age.
Gaff.
That's British. Yeah, maybe help us out with what we should use, what words we should be using now. But how about house? This is a house. So we can, we'll show you our house.
Yeah.
We're actually kind of like, in the process of getting ready to move on to our next destination, which
We don't know what that is, really.
we don't really know what that is. So we're kind of like, I'm getting rid of some musical stuff that I collected here, Man, it's been crazy as a musician, to my fellow musicians out there. It has been enlightening to create music with less. Maybe I'll do a video on my own channel about that stuff if anyone's interested. And I think the same for you. When we moved out here, I think something we both talked about a lot is living a more minimal style life, free of so many other stuff.
Just like stuff. Like, I'm actually like pretty ruthless with like possessions and belongings. Like,
she's good at like getting.
I'm
rid
always
of shit.
getting like rid of stuff, and like giving it away
and getting
shit.
on my ass for
About it.
if I don't. Yeah.
Like when we leave and like
it's a good thing.
when we leave in a couple of months, like my goal is to get my possessions back down to just one big suitcase. Like, I just hate carrying shit, and I hate carrying like baggage. I keep swearing. Yeah, it's all about, I feel like, life experiences is where it's at.
Absolutely.
And I think that's like the main reason why we've decided to start this, is to like look back and memories. Like, even if nobody watches it, this video might get like 10 views if we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
And it'll be like us.
And it'll be like us just keep watching it.
Like a year from now.
Yeah.
That's not Thai. That's just my own. I hit a brain fart. But basically, like,
Brain fart.
giving you insight into just some genuine shit, as she would say, some genuine stuff. Yeah.
You're allowed to swear on YouTube, by the way.
I don't know.
I keep swearing and then like I keep like forgetting. Like,
Just
I
yeah.
actually don't know. Maybe I'll just like censor out or something.
Right.
Beep it out. I don't know. Safe stuff.
Yeah. And I think as our first video, we're just kind of like experimenting with what's up. So like if anybody watches this and is like got
Anybody
anything from
watches it.
let us know. Like, definitely let us know, like, yo, Joel, you're annoying, or Cara, quit saying the S word because my daughter's offended, or whatever it is. Or if you want to hear more about something particular in Thailand, like, we could go on for years, but give us some direction on what you want to hear and we can give you some of that. This is Stewie.
Hello.
Stewie loves chilling now, like Thai style.
He's a Jack Russell.
He came from America. He's about 14 now, and yeah, he really loves living here.
He does.
Maybe we'll do a video on a day in the life of Stewie.
Yeah, that would be cool, I think. But anyway, hopefully we won't look back on this in like 10 years time and just like cringe and just
We
be
probably
really
will.
embarrassing.
Well, we should wrap this up.
Yeah, because we're waffling.
Well, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for sitting through this, however long this video ended up being. Don't miss us too much. Definitely, Stewie says hi and he's falling asleep now. And yeah, it's time for us to go like do something.
Go eat.
Go eat some food. Alright guys.
Bye.
Bye.